forever. How deep is your love? For truth, you forgot. My new dress stuck in your thought. Kiss my mouth and taste my tears. Let them fall in all my fears. Talk to me, say my name. Hold me down, say it again. Rise for me like moon for sea. Rise for me like home to I don't think I'd ever really live. I don't think I'd ever really sigh.
Hi, everybody. Happy almost 2021. We're almost there. We're on the home stretch. Boy, does it feel just as bad as the rest. It's the year of all the things. It's the year of mostly holding lots of opposing thoughts simultaneously, which is my specialty. Death, life, hope, fear and failure, goodness, despicable evil, all the things coexisting in our brains, in our lives, in our souls. So welcome to our this year end countdown. My name's Jonatha, and thank you for joining me. This is Kitchen COVID number 40. This is the year of the 50th year of Pride. Lori Loughlin apparently just got out of prison. I'm considering bringing back Muskrat Love. This was the year of the Tom Lorio set list. The year of terrible opposing things. If there was any other year or any other life, but this one is mine to carry on now. Yes, it's mine to carry on now, 'cause I will always disappoint you. Is it vengeance or your pride? You lose me like that trinket on your bracelet. Charming, charming. In the dream, it's all a test that I face by myself. Lose the briefcase, lie at the airport, swallow the inky code. We'll all answer in the end in our temporary tongue. But for now, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Charming, charming. 'Cause there at the garden verge, I will pull you up in hope again. You're my second thought. Will crowd you out of your desire to be loved, not touched, to be blameless and ecstatic again. This is all there is. No knowledge is too much to bear in the end. And I want this more than anything. And I want the damn red shoes. And I want to lead Dorothy back home. Here today, here tomorrow. Here's the lay of the land. Here's my heart, here's my sorrow. I surrender Hi, everybody. The other thing that happened in 2020 was my stepdaughter, Lily Rains, moved to the Minneapolis. Lil? This is Lily Rains. In case you didn't meet her the last time, we're having like a little bit of a party recap podcast kind of thing here today. So I wanted to spend a little more time with Lily, and I wanted to introduce you more to her. So Steph put up that, like, Lily drove here from Los Angeles to move here, and put up that first picture, Steph, please, of like Lily's journey from somewhere. Yeah. So that happened, right, Lil? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, that happened. So I drove in February. First of all, wait, real quick. Hold on. To be loved, not touched. To be blameless and ecstatic again. I was
I know,
crying.
that's so annoying.
It was so beautiful. Did you predict this freaking year? I'm not going to swear.
You can swear.
Oh,
Can we
thank
swear?
God. Thank God. Okay, so I'm in a car. I'm driving. They had already shut down the roads in Wyoming, and because everything was icy, they opened them up after 2 days of being closed down. And I hit black ice. I turned around 180 in my car, heading into oncoming traffic, and then just kept floating to the shoulder. But I was able to slow myself down enough that by the time I hit the snowbank on the side, I tipped. I didn't roll. I tipped.
Blameless and ecstatic.
And the only thing playing was my Oprah podcast. So I like to call it my Wyoming trip.
Next picture, please, Stephanie. Can you explain how this? Where is up? Where's
Okay,
north?
So north is probably on my right side.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening right now is I'm in a car with a sunroof, thank the heavens. All of the softy bits that were on my passenger seat landed in between me and my window and cushioned me. And so for 45 minutes, I got to just lay there, sit there, totally suspended by my wonderful...
Still listening to Oprah.
Yeah,
of course.
With my seatbelt holding me in tight. And then what was so great was that when the Wyoming trooper came by to check on me, he said, "Are you okay?" I said, And he said, "Well, do you need emergency services?" I was like, I feel pretty good. I feel good. He goes, "Okay, great." He calls them off and he says, "License and registration, please." And I, thank goodness for the sunroof. I was easily able to hand him my license and registration. I also did leave my car through this said sunroof.
Escape hatch.
Total escape hatch. I was protected.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the car still ran. There was only a little new racing stripe down the side.
No, it was like 2 pock marks barely.
Yeah.
My side mirror didn't even flip in.
I mean,
it
that's
was
pretty
a
great.
gentle tap. And then when I got to the auto body shop, the guy was like, "Your car's great. I just have to change out your oil filter." And I was
And he had a great dog.
"Oh, he had 2 great dogs."
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Thanks, 2020.
Oh my God, 2020.
So we're going to talk
Sure,
about
here.
a bunch of stuff, you guys. Hi, everybody. Hi, Annie Turbin. This is, we decided to wear as many competing, you can't really quite tell how stripy these are, but these are stripy. These are my little slippers. But we decided to wear as many competing patterns as possible, given that it's that kind of year. So
Well, since it was a dumpster fire of year, I think pattern clashing is called for.
I agree. I totally agree.
You got to do it. I mean, can we give it up for Jonatha? She's been doing this 40 fucking weeks.
So
This
we're
is
celebrating.
40. This is 40.
This is 40.
Oh, yeah,
This is
cheers.
us. What's that show?
This is us.
This is us. Or
This
this
is
is
us.
40.
No, this is us.
30 something.
Then there was 30 something.
Okay.
Oh.
So I feel like I should sing a song.
Oh.
Is that okay with you?
I mean, I'm okay with that. But also, I feel like we need to talk about your fans for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a lot of
Because
fan
2020,
love.
like, you guys all saved me. Okay.
Seriously.
Okay, you go.
Okay, so fans out there, some of you are unbelievably creative. Like the things that you've sent to Jonatha over the years are like beautiful. But the things that stand out the most to me are these J-Bro Barbies. And so here's my question. In the Smithsonian presentation of Jonatha Brooke, a retrospective, what J-Bro Barbies are missing?
Well, so Kara, Matt, and Laura, It's all about you. For those of you who don't know, I met Matt, Kara, and Laura in, I think, 1999 at the Birchmere, that club in Alexandria, Virginia. And it was kind of love at first sight, but I didn't realize how crafty they were. Well, not too long after that, Steady Pull came out. And Matt, Kara, and Laura are just so crafty. They sent me Rockstar Jonatha Barbie. And it was pretty much the coolest thing that ever happened. I mean, they really went to town. All the pictures. They cut her hair like mine was at the time. Like, they didn't just send the Barbie. They put, like, she really looks like me.
And these are a dive. These are not photos that were available to the public.
Oh, no, they just went into the archives.
And this is before the internet was, like, as prevalent.
This is before the internet.
And it represents, okay, so it represents the albums Plum, Angel in the House. Oh, sorry, 10 Cent Wings, excuse me. And then we've got the live. Is that
live, yeah. But this is kind of, I think it's like Steady Pull days. Yeah. So then.
So cool, so cool.
When Back in the Circus came out, they created Big Top Jonatha. Like, how about that? That's the vest I wore in the Big Circus show and on the cover of the record. Again, like, above and beyond. I know, Annie. Like, how about that? Look at that. They're so crafty, Matt, Karen, Laura. So there's animal crackers in there. There's a lion that got tipped over a little bit. There's a trapeze. And again, it looks exactly like me. This year.
I think you have a bitter butt. I'm just going to, I think so. Oh, yeah, and this year. I mean, this is.
It's Kitchen COVID Jonatha, and she looks exactly like me. Red Sox t-shirt, stripey arms. The quilt in the background is like perfect. They have the teddy bear there, the red Casio, the quilts. I mean, it's just insane what they did. There's that time that I turned into the Blues Brothers by mistake.
We craft with love. Oh, it's the only way to craft. Only way.
So anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to Matt, Karen, Laura, because I don't know. What else are you going to do in a pandemic? You're going to make Barbies with love.
The detailing is amazing. I do feel like you could have its own spin-off of like an Angel in the House Barbie.
Oh.
I do think that's,
yeah.
You could do special editions. I want that dress.
Lily wants a plum Barbie.
I really want a plum Barbie.
Yeah. Just throwing that out there.
So good. Okay, so if you are lucky to have ever been in a Kitchen COVID concert before or seen Jonatha play live, you know that she likes to tell the story of all of the source material, right? Like, where these songs come from. She always has banter. It's amazing. So my question to you is, when writing songs about friends, like, how many friends come to you and are like, is that about me? Because let's be honest, Jonatha, is Annie about me? Annie and Lily. Like, it's a little.
I wouldn't. No. It's just not.
There are lyrics in this song that I'm like, that is me.
That is me. I think that you want it to be about you, but
not the whole thing necessarily. I mean, it offered self-reflection at times.
Did your friend Sammy think it's about her?
Oh, no, I'll ask her.
Let me think about it. Sometimes I forget what I wrote things about. And, you know, at the time, I'm just making shit up, basically. Often it's based on the truth and maybe a true person, or I just embellish because that's my prerogative.
That's true.
I'm a creator. I'm the rule of my own song.
That is true.
I'm the boss.
Yeah.
So Annie is kind of a hybrid of a bunch of people. I think that honestly, Lil, I didn't know you at the time that I wrote Annie.
You didn't?
I don't think I knew you.
All right.
I might have just maybe met you, but you were like 12.
I don't know. I feel like my age changes every time we talk about when we
first met.
You were 4. Last time you were like, weren't you like 4?
Do you want it? I could sing it about you today.
No.
It doesn't have to rhyme with anything.
You do you. I'll just pull faces.
Here we go. Annie, I hope things line up for you. All in a row, shiny and new. You can't keep on living in one small room when you never let anyone in. You never let anyone in. Annie, you think the whole world All the stars took advantage of you. Your mother was cold and your dad had no love, so you stomped your feet till they noticed. You stomped your feet till they put on the kid gloves. Now they're walking on eggshells, they're walking on glass. They sing you a lullaby each time you ask. And someday you'll pick yourself up off your ass and go. But Annie, you think the boys never played fair. They were tripping you up, sticking gum in your hair. Wherever you run, it's yourself you'll face there. And he might be gone when you need him. He might be long gone when you find your care. 'Cause he's walking on eggshells, he's walking on glass. He sings you a lullaby each time you ask. Someday you'll pick yourself up off your ass and go. Thanks, Matt. But Annie, I love you. It's always been clear. It's the layers of history that won't let us hear the twisted compassion that's burning our ears. The distance from there to here. The distance from there to here. 'Cause I'm walking on eggshells, I am walking on glass. I sing hallelujah each time that you pass. Someday you'll pick yourself up off your ass and go. 'Cause you're gambling again and the stakes are too high. Your auntie is fear, my bet is desire. Took you far from the truth and into the fire again. Yeah, but Annie, I hope things line up for you. All in a row, shiny and new. You can't keep on living in a one small room when you never let anyone in. You never let anyone in. You never let anyone in. No, you never let anyone in.
I knew this was going to happen. So I brought my own tissues.
The thing about that song is, I think that it was like, I'm just remembering this second, when we pretty much had all the songs for 10 Cent Wings finished and slated to go, and then I wrote that song.
Oh.
And we're like, oh, I think that's a keeper, and what do we do with it? Should we go back in and produce it and add stuff? And we decided just to leave it, the guitar and vocal, and I think it's the last one on the record, and I think there is a little more of a pause. It's almost like a surprise. They used to do that, like you'd wait for 10, 20 seconds, and there'd be like a surprise hidden track. I think we did that with it, and part of me is like, well, that was really dumb, because so maybe we should reproduce the song.
Oh my God.
And call it Lily.
My middle name is Anne, by the way. So... And I lived in a very small room in the house when you came into the family, off on the side, and I was going off to college. I mean, there were a lot of eggshell. I mean, I'm a tough cookie. I get it. Okay, so that you've mentioned in passing in other concerts that was based off of a friend named Annie.
Well, I lied.
Oh, that was convenient. So what happens when you're writing about your family?
You really have to suck up some crazy angst and drama.
I mean, how far back do you go? Because it's like if something just happened, you're not like in the middle of an argument with someone on the phone, like a parent or something, and then you're like, meh, and then you walk up to your room and are like, I'm gonna sing a beautiful song now.
Well, if you're lucky, that happens.
Oh,
like there's there's a cataclysmic event, and then you're like, oh my God, I have to go write this down. What's the hook? What's the thing? What's the the kernel of the thing that means the thing that just happened? And like with a song like Because I Told You So, that was one of those situations. And then there's actually a song. Wait, there was one I wrote It was called, I had a big blowout with my mom, like in between Angel in the House and dementia. There was a lot of stuff that happened. And this big blowout, and I wrote this song like immediately after a cataclysmic event. It was called Walking the Fault Line.
Ooh.
Let me not fall, walking the fault line. I come when you call. And it was too dark and too brutal to ever sing again. I think I sang it in my room, and I sang it for my friend Lydia, and then it never saw the light of day again.
And is Lydia still a friend, or is she like,
She's
that
still a
was
friend.
so
She's like,
dark?
whatever happened to Walking the Fault Line?
She's still humming it.
Yeah,
right
she
now.
knows it.
It's like 20 years later.
Yeah. And I can't remember it except for like, it was like, walking the fault line, let me not fall. Walking the fault line, come when you call. There was a reason, walking the fault line, da-da-da-da.
I mean,
And that's all I know.
I have plenty of stories if you want to pull
Oh, okay.
some lyrics. Also, that's a tightrope song.
It is a tightrope song. It also could be a Joey's song.
It's a bring back the Joeys.
Free the Joeys. But there are also songs, for instance, Angel in the House, which do need to be sung and written and told, but it takes a long time to get the guts up to let them be the truth.
Go there. Mm-hmm. And is there a conversation that you have with, I don't know, like a mom before you
Nope.
release?
Not in my family. We don't talk about shit in my family.
You just sing about it.
Yeah. You guys, you're better at this. Like, you guys talk about shit, but we write poetry, we write essays, I write songs, and then we never talk about it again. Or I write a play, for instance. But it's just the way it is.
Death by footnotes.
Pretty much. But Angel in the House was a song I had the first verse for a very long time. And I was stuck because I was afraid to say those things. I was afraid to say in public, my mother moved the furniture when she no longer moved the man. And my brothers kind of did try to talk me out of it. And then the song would not be written any other way. So I kind of bit the bullet and never spoke of it again.
Ever. You just
Ever.
sang
I
it.
just sang it. Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
All right. Lily Rains, everybody.
Jonatha Brooke, y'all.
Makes me nervous still. My mother moved the furniture when she no longer moved the man. We thought nothing of it at the time. She painted walls, painted smiles, checked herself in the mirror one more time, and yoked her heart to a whim. But the history of desire is such that just one word, just one touch could send it reeling. She passed go again and again, never collected her 200. Landed on the purple with a Jones. She wanted to be a different person. She sat down finally and he walked away. He walked away. She listened to the angel. She said to flatter. She said to cool. She said it Even in my wildest heart, I cannot kill the angel in the house. The angel in the house. The angel in the house. Thank you, Shar. You hang on to pieces of the game that don't talk back, don't sneak around. Movable objects, but where were we? Don't let anything happen. We're back to the wheel, back to fire, onto the highway. She listened to the angel. She said to flatter. She said to cool. She said it won't matter. Thought I was by myself, but I cannot kill the angel in the house. Even in my wildest heart, I cannot kill the angel in the house. The angel in the house. The angel in the house. Claudia Williams and I were in 8th grade together. The angel in the house. Thank you, Lauren. The angel in the house. The angel in the house. The angel in the house. Thank you, everybody. It is heart-wrenching. It's so funny. Like, because we probably met right around the time that record came out. That was our first
Yeah.
exposure to one
I
another.
remember flipping out when I was on an airplane with the family and hearing 2 and 2 make 5. Like on when you plugged in your headphones into the arm of an airplane seat, and I was like, "Dad, 2 plus 2 is 5!" Like I was flipping out. So, yeah, that's when I don't know. We also had
Who knew how apropos that song would be these days?
Forever.
You know, it's so
Forever.
Orwellian what's happening to us all.
I mean, okay, so there's a term in writing called killing off your darlings, which is you spend so much of your creative energy just creating these beautiful things, and then it doesn't hit, it doesn't match, it doesn't, right? It's your favorite character, it's your favorite song, it's your favorite, and you have to kill it. And you've mentioned that that is a song that you were like, I cannot write this song.
Yeah.
This should not be public.
It should be killed.
And yet.
Wow, yeah, sort of like macro, micro, what's that word about things where they are the thing and then they're the metaphor for the thing and then they're the thing. I know. I'm maybe just trying to make it way more
You're like
complicated
the
than
Russian doll.
it is.
It's the Russian doll.
It's
of
the
like,
Russian doll.
It's the personality parfait.
Well, because the song is about, killing off that notion of femininity that kills us, that just keeps us from doing our damn work, I know it affected my grandmother, who was an amazing pianist. She was like the most musical of the whole family.
Your
like
grandmother?
Just my grandma Amelia.
What?
I know, who was like just brilliant, but she was born in 1903. Like
I love that song so much.
Those
Just
things-
hearing the lyric in my head is making me cry.
so she was
It's Gray and Blossoms 1957?
Yes.
Oh my God. Amelia!
I know. Anyway, the idea that, we're still, even like you and I, Lil, are still struggling with these notions of femininity and or womanhood and or like what's appropriate or like how do we look? can we go for this thing or is it seemly, or can a woman do this? And, it's still this angel that we're trying to kill. That notion is the angel that Virginia Woolf spoke about, and that's how I heard about it. But also just the fact of struggling with putting that song out.
Yeah, messy.
Like, would a dude, I don't know, maybe a dude would have as much tortured drama about it as I did. I don't know, but it's definitely in my DNA to worry about other people almost sometimes more than about myself, and that luckily in a lot of creative ways I am more fearless than I am in personal ways.
If I could be as bold in my work as I am in my personal life, or if I could be as bold in my personal life as I am in my work.
Yeah,
that
kind of thing.
It is, and I always wonder, like, am I genderizing it, or is the struggle of the mess on the inside with the expectation of what it should like on the outside, is that just a human thing? But then there are these extra expectations for the feminine, if we're going to polarize gender here.
And is everyone thinking the same thing that I'm thinking?
And that's actually a beautiful thing about 2020, is that everybody was frizzier. Because, like, they were doing their own hair and makeup. So even the newscast, like, people recording from home, everyone was frizzier. Everyone was a little shinier. Everyone was a little human.
I mean, like the toddler was coming in, the CNN.
Oh, yeah.
Like the toddler coming in. The dogs barking in the background. Even last night, the dogs were barking in the background on CNN. And everyone just had to kind of laugh. Like, oh, that's so 2020. Like, there's a dog. Because this guy isn't in front of, Atlanta. He is in his basement, in his pajama bottoms probably, and that is his dog barking. And we're just not going to pretend anything else.
I loved seeing what everyone was reading. It took a month, but that first month you really got to see what everyone's house looked like. And then all of the guests that came on, you're like, what are they, what are you, is that what are you, I don't know, you're too old to be reading Infinite Jest. That looks like it's barely cracked. Or like, that spine hasn't been broken yet. You bought that book just now. Look how smart you are. War and Peace.
No one's ever read that.
I don't
No one's ever read War and Peace. Come on now. Aisha. Oh my God, it's Aisha. My beloved. Y'all, podcasts, I don't know, that's so 2019 or something. Or aren't there enough podcasts out there? God. Lil, should we have a podcast?
Probably. Can we play Blood from a Stone?
Okay.
Okay, good. Another song.
Here's another song that I wrote.
From Mom's Stuff.
Oh, it's a little mom, and I sprinkled a little ex-husband in there too.
It's a parfait.
It's a veritable, what do you call it when they roll up a thing with lots of other things?
A joint.
No, it's,
a casserole.
It's a coulis. Smorgasbord.
What's the not French word for that?
Lapin ou la la.
That sounds real French.
Rabbit rolled up into a thing with some cheese.
A quesadilla. A taco burrito.
A taco burrito. Amelia. It's me and Boston's 1960, 57.
Burrito.
Single but bold. Lil, you have to sing at the end, okay?
Oh my God.
It's just the dude.
It is hard not to be singing along with you.
No one's gonna judge you.
Just myself.
See?
I'm the worst.
Fucking angel.
I'm the worst.
We haven't learned a thing, Lily.
No.
We just talked through all of this. It's as if we're chasing some familiar fault line, running down the coast from you to me. Dark potential just beneath the surface. All the worlds colliding in the tragedy. Blood from a stone, a wine from water. I will die here alone. A only daughter, blood from a stone, a wine from water. patience has become our only currency. You pay me and I'll be sure to pay you back. We'll step lightly till you've crossed the jagged border. Thanks, Molly, 'cause the earth may shift beneath you. Pull the rug out all your history, keeping track of blood from a stoner, a wine from water. I die here alone, a only daughter, blood from a stone, a wine from water. I will die here alone, like a lamb to slaughter. We're reeling my addictions in the face of your distress. Aches and pains all shelved and put aside. I will jump to my conclusions, but I will leap to your defense. And I will wish I were the brave one as I breathe another lie, a lie, a lie. 'Cause it runs in the family, it's coursing through our veins. It lingers and gets caught in our hearts. Running in the family, it's a little like insane. Trimmings and the chaffings of the artist and the art. Blood from a stoner, a wine from water. I die here alone, a only daughter, blood from a stone, wine from water. I will die here alone, only daughter, blood from a stone, blood. Die here alone, only daughter, blood from a stone, a wine from water. One die here alone, like a lamb to slaughter. Blood, Amelia. It's May and blossoms, May and blossoms. Do 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 do
Yeah, Lou! You did it! Oh my God, singing in front of people is the scariest thing in the world. I don't know how you do it.
Did you poop your pants?
I pooped my pants a little.
Poop my pants a little.
I just have to say, while you're wondering if you should kill a darling or not, I am just so glad that you didn't. Like your song, there are so many. I'm crying. I cry when there's a connection and your bravery to get in there and get that shit written and out.
It's like a root canal. Oh, I'm sorry. I know Lily just had a root canal last week.
It's a little insensitive.
It's too soon?
It's a little insensitive. I had a root canal, y'all, and it was
so much fun.
Here's the trick. You get the earliest appointment available. You do not drink any caffeine, and then you can
Well, that's
pass
just
out.
crazy. Then you have a headache.
He was like, "You okay?" I was like, which is like, "Oh, fine. How are you?" It doesn't matter how I am. How are you? You need to be on point.
So you don't drill through to my jaw.
Let me fall asleep in this, and you do your. I hope you have caffeine. You're the dentist.
I don't even. I had one too this year. I mean, okay, 2020. I had a triple root canal because it went wrong a couple times, and then there was a thing, and then there was another thing, and then there was COVID, so there was a thing that delayed it, and so I feel your pain. But I had caffeine.
3
I had to go back 3 times because there was just trouble in paradise. I was blameless and ecstatic and in a lot of pain.
Too much caffeine.
I had too much coffee, and so it didn't go well.
Did not go well.
And there was no numbing of my jaw.
What?
It was way hard.
Wait, I'm
no,
so sorry.
They kept trying, and it just would not hurt. So
Is this some like Christian Science intervention?
no,
shit?
I took all the drugs. I took all the drugs.
But you might have taken all the drugs, but did they not get absorbed
The drugs
into
did
your
not work.
system?
Apparently, I learned also this year that redheads are harder to anesthetize.
No.
Yes.
Shannon, are you watching? Shannon gave me
Explains
these.
so many things.
Shannon. Hey, what else happened in 2020, Jonatha? Was there a virtual songwriting workshop phenomenon?
With dance poses.
It
Yes.
kind of looks like I'm just floating.
There was, I know I keep deciding, like, I can't really sit. So there were many songwriting workshops that started this year virtually in the Zoom of the net, and it was super fun. And there's a new round starting January 23rd, which happens to be my birthday. So if you want to come and just hang out and write songs on my birthday, that's cool too. But master classes start January 23rd. They're 5 sequentially every Saturday for 5 weeks. We talk about words first, then we talk about melody, then we talk about groove and harmony, and then we talk about guitar tunings, and then we talk about all the other stuff that goes into like doing what we do.
Has your songwriting changed at all since you started teaching? You've been teaching for a while, but like in general.
I have been teaching for a while. I think that I'm even more brutal. I've always been very brutal on myself, and I've gotten more brutal to the point of like that's not a good thing. I need to just drink less coffee and just write and not edit.
Do you find yourself being the teacher to others that you wish you had had? Or
Yes.
saying the words to other people you wish that you could hear yourself say to
Yeah,
yourself?
I really do. Thank you. That's a great question because I think it's all about just freeing up the child part of you that is fearless. And you see kids do this all the time. They're just always writing songs and stomping around,
Yeah.
singing shit, and they're brilliant.
They
have
give
great
zero
rhythm.
fucks.
They give 0 fucks about if anyone's listening that might judge them.
Who's listening? Their mom and dad is like their entire universe.
And their mom and dad are like so psyched
or their
about,
mom
like,
and their mom,
juniors
or their dad and their dad.
singing the
or
song about
whoever.
the cat, like kitty, 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 the best man of all, my hair and my nose. Actually, your brother sent us this video.
Oh my gosh.
We have a 4-year-old niece, granddaughter type thing. This little 4-year-old who
Rosie.
just sang the whole way home. Apparently,
Yeah, screamed.
And but she had there was a whole story.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Alec was so bummed out because he had stopped filming by the time she finally hit to her finale.
He didn't know that she had a whole.
There was a
that
whole
was
aria.
the bridge, and
Yeah.
there was gonna go. It was gonna go somewhere.
Because she got to her, as he said, her money note,
Yeah.
which I call it too, the money note,
Yeah.
where like it's all your stakes are on the line. It's the word that matters. It's the note that matters. And she got there right when they got home, and he had already stopped filming. So he missed her big crescendo.
Because he was thinking in like adult mind, like, oh, this is the edit. This is the
Yeah.
the radio version.
But
and
no,
she's like,
she knew
bitch,
exactly what
we're
she
in
was
process.
doing.
this is the preview night. We haven't cut anything.
No darlings have been killed.
Nobody kills a darling.
No.
Also, has writing for theater changed your songwriting?
I now judge my earlier songwriting from a theater perspective, and I'm like, dude, you didn't move the plot along. Dude, like third verse can't be going over the same stuff you did in verse 1 and 2. Like it's just not cool. You need like, what did the character progress? Did she
She
learn
is circling
something?
the drain on this one.
Did something happen that changed her? Are we in a new territory emotionally here?
Has her wardrobe changed? There's got to be something different.
What did she learn? And so I'm like, oh, there goes inconsolable. Whoops.
No.
There goes crumbs. Oh,
No.
there goes. See what I mean? So,
No.
yes, and now I have learned to be nice to myself about like, yeah, but those are still valid songs just because they don't move the plot along.
They're Inconsolable is one of my most favorite
I know,
songs.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun and interesting to judge.
I'm going to take that challenge. You know what? I'm going to turn Inconsolable into a theater piece. I'll be back.
Lily's an actor, director, producer,
Something.
podcaster in the making,
Storyteller.
storyteller, unicorn of the
Creative
things.
wing woman.
Great dancer. Trained dancer.
I actually have danced since I was 2. It's so surprising. It's sort of like they say you can only be a really good singer to make yourself sound like a bad singer. That's me with dancing. I present myself as a really bad dancer because I'm
So good.
Good. Okay, so songs. So when you are inspired by the exterior, the world. Let's go political, shall we?
Okay.
I mean, in songs like War, and
Yes.
songs like Put the Gun Down, you're dealing with like the establishment, and you do some heavy hitting in those. So like, in the most not graceful way to ask, how do you scream at the man through song?
Well, I whisper. In a nutshell. I try to tell a small story that then maybe makes a larger statement by being a small story that anyone can relate to.
So
To make it
specific
personal.
that it's universal.
Yeah, isn't that the whole thing?
I mean,
I keep learning this and trying to teach it, but there is something powerful in telling a small story to get at a large thing.
you eat the elephant one bite at a time.
Pretty much. Put the gun down and come talk to me. You got a lot of nerve. You're bitching about your freedom. You say you had it rough. Well, everybody got their cross. So you bear it up. You seek your prophets and tally your thoughts. And then you carry on, carry on, carry on. You carry on, carry on, carry on. Nobody done you wrong. So you carry on. And you put the gun down. Was your daddy mean? Your mama couldn't be saved. No one keeping you clean. Or is it just attention that you crave? Put the gun down. Nobody has to lose. You got no way out except forgiveness. So you better choose. When you carry on, carry on, carry on. You carry on, carry on, carry on. Nobody done you wrong. Well, it's Tuesday. You can make it to Wednesday. Thursday, you might feel the sun. Friday knows nothing about Saturday. A Sunday don't need no gun. So don't aim, don't swing. Nobody has to bleed. No fat lady gonna sing. You may never get what you need. So you carry on, carry on, carry on. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Nobody done you wrong. Just carry on, carry on, carry on, carry on, carry on, carry on. You carry on, carry on, carry on. Nobody done you wrong. So you carry on. Put the gun down. You put the gun down.
I think we have a new training for like SWAT teams. If we're going to reallocate our funds in the police, why not bring in some theater people?
I'm thinking maybe that's good.
Okay, so now going into emotional songs.
Oh.
How do you sing the songs that come from the heartbreak that like I can't sit here and listen to the song without crying, and I know that I can't cry and sing at the same time. How the heck are you rehearsing it enough times that you're recording it, and then you're rehearsing it with your band to go on tour, and then you're singing it on a tour, and you're not crying the whole time?
Well,
Or callousing against it.
right. Well, you pretend. I had to see, you studied acting,
Yeah.
so you're
but I don't
wicked good at that.
But I don't have to sound. Here's the thing. This is the trick. I don't have to sound good while communicating.
Oh,
I
I
just
see.
have to be heard in
Right.
whatever container.
So you could be
film,
sobbing
whatever.
and snuffling and like totally
as long
snotty.
as I'm able to communicate, right?
Right.
You have to sound good.
Well, there are times when it's wicked hard. I will admit it's wicked hard. If I am sort of accessing the place that created that song, that emotion, or I'm going back to that memory and I'm being that person, because they are all little character studies. Songs are character studies to me. They're little stories that you journey into and hopefully come out of at the end. You survive them. But for me, it becomes acting in a way. It's genuine. It's totally honest, and I'm feeling those things, but it's feeling them in a different way than in the moment of the thing that hurts so much. So it is acting. It's accessing it, I guess, like an actor. You tell me. I don't know.
Well, I will tell you that, like, even as a director, I will often pull my actors back. No. Don't feel that. Don't feel it for me. You got to move through it so that there's room for the audience to feel it. So you, as the communicator, are probably like, I got to get my point across.
See, yeah.
So that I can't cry, because you know this. When you watch people cry and emote so much, you're like, oh, I don't need to,
That's okay. So I learned that doing My Mother Has Four Noses, because there were times when I would let myself get too emotional because it was so raw. When I first started doing that play, my mom had just died, and I had just written this thing, and I was doing it off Broadway and in other theaters around the country, but it was still pretty raw. And so there were times when I got overwhelmed, like something would trigger like real emotion, not sort of a controlled burn of like, I need to get to here by the end of this monologue. It was just like, oh my God, I can't get through this poem because it's mom. And
were those the shows that your feedback from the audience was like, how did you memorize all those lines?
No, but I don't remember. Like, the audience was lovely. I do remember Jeremy, because those are early days. Jeremy Cohen, my director, Jeremy Cohen, saying, you need to get to the place of almost crying, but never cry.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I sort of clung to that, because I was sort of so overwhelmed by so many things, because this was such a new muscle for me to be working, that was a great sort of practical thing. Like, don't cry, almost cry, but don't cry. So like, basically keep it together, girl. Like, it's more effective, like you just said, not to get messy.
Yeah.
And that's a powerful edge that you have to walk, and you need to control it as an actor.
Yeah. It's a performer. And at some point, once you're doing it in front of an audience, it's not about you.
Right. Oh God, help me.
Isn't that the worst?
Help me, Jesus.
I
Well,
don't
should we
know
go
if-
there?
I don't
All
know.
right. We're going to do this song now. This is basically 2020, right?
Literally, someone
Get the
just-
Kleenex, okay?
Yeah. What was it? The souvenir from My Mother Has Four Noses were tissues, which was based off of a conversation that we had at dinner.
Yeah, those were Lily's idea.
Well, I mean,
I think, right?
I feel like it was a conversation, which means everyone collaborated. You know what I mean?
Well, anyway,
It was the best parting gift.
it's really good to cry.
Do you know that there's a specific toxin that's only released in tears?
See?
Yeah.
We are so doing you a favor. We're going to take you high, take you low.
Drink water.
We're going to kick you in the knees, the belly, the heart, and then we're going to celebrate the end of this fucking year. Hey,
But I'm not going to go there yet.
we're not going to go there
I'm
yet.
not going to hit joy yet.
Yeah, no joy. Just chill, all right? Wait, I want to make this be a little better. Because I can. So this is a song that I wrote for my play. And it was one of those gift songs that descended from the heavens above. And I got out of the way. If you believe in heavens. It's about my mom. And not being ready. I don't know your name. And I can't see your face. But I know you're coming. I can hear you whisper. I can hear you call. And I know you're coming, but I'm not ready anymore. I thought I was, but there's the door. I'm not ready like before. So give me just a little more time. And please don't come today. Tomorrow's not good either. 'Cause I know it'll mean forever. I'm not ready anymore. I thought I was, but there's the door. I'm not ready like before. So give me just a little more time. And please don't come today. Tomorrow's not good either.
I don't know what it's like for you people at home, but like I know the woman she's singing about, and I watch them together, and it's like, fuck you. Thank you, and fuck you.
Well, she was a character, that's for sure. Muskrat Susie, Muskrat Sam.
Okay, ready? Rapid fire questions.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Okay.
What is the hardest song you've ever written because of the subject matter?
Subject matter. Time and Angel in the House. Split for the like Time because it's so emotional and so universal, and Angel because of that first line conundrum of like, can I say this?
Yeah. What about vocal technique?
Oh my God. Barefoot Ballroom, Amelia, like all the early songs are freaking hard. Over Oceans, just try and freaking sing that and stay in key. Those are wicked had. Wicked had.
What about musical arrangement?
Oh, Crumbs is super, super fun. I mean, those arrangements on 10 Cent Wings are some of the best arrangements ever. Hardest, probably some of those, just like so intricate and so intermeshed and so like 1 and 1 equals 10 when you get to all the parts together.
Yeah. A request from the audience. Can you please stop singing sex songs about my dad? 2, here's another question. Money and Death, No Obstacle. Which song would you want covered or rearranged by what musician or band or conductor or orchestra, living or dead?
Oh my God. Well, I think John Mayer needs to sing Because I Told You So.
Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, John.
It's your future hit
It's
calling.
your future, and I'll sing the background parts. I'll play acoustic if you want. We can extend the solo so that you can shred. I just think would be a really awesome idea. That's one idea, and then like recreating all of 10 Cent Wings with an orchestra. That would be. I would just die and poop my pants.
Oh my God!
I know that would be so cool.
That would be amazing.
and like a vocal choir doing all the parts and. Like
love
all of
that.
10 Cent Wings, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Are you sure Annie isn't about me? What song was a surprise hit?
Oh, well, West Point. Like, what the hell? Everyone loves that song.
I mean, it's a short film.
Yeah, but even I keep wondering back to, like, what is this about anyway? And what does it mean? Like, it just seems like so not obvious, and which is why I love that people it moves me that people love that song because it's kind of obtuse. And so there.
I mean,
should I do it?
Do it. Do it. This is fun. By the way, I highly recommend a poly blend on a plastic seat. I'll clean all of your chairs.
Silver linings all the way, all day long with this one. Well, yeah, West Point, because it's...
Stay hydrated, friends.
Yeah, definitely. It's getting really dry, especially in the Midwest.
No, just from my eyeballs because you keep making me
Oh,
cry.
that. I'm dry because it's the Midwest.
I'm not singing. Get this out of my face.
What also I keep when I come back to these songs as I relearn them for Kitchen COVID Mondays is that there was an era of like lots of wordless kinds of bridges, especially on Plum. There was a lot of like, in this one there's la 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 la.
Yes, I was just thinking about that as I was listening to Plum. I was like,
and like, is this all has hey?
but there's a need for connection to a human
But there's
voice.
so many of them. Like, what was going on then?
It's really
And now
interesting.
they're in vogue again.
Oh,
All the kids are doing it.
you're so retro.
Right? Anyway, sometimes I don't even know what this song is about. I believe it's about an old boyfriend and the fact that at one point, it could have gone either way.
It's about road trips. It's about alcoholism. It's about nurturing yourself. How do you self-soothe? It's about being obligated to go to your stupid fucking cousin's wedding or graduation.
Yeah, and then getting the town wrong. I'm traveling this lifeline that's so close to home. You're on our way to West Point. That your perfect blonde cousin will throw his hat up in the air. that wandered on, and I'm still the girl that lies when I tell the truth, the truth. You would run and hide. Na 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 na, yeah. Na na na, my hands get shaky and I think of all the reasons, and I start to drink. Get lonely, get depressed, don't sleep well, nights can't get dressed. I can't help myself. You'll order a beer and a sandwich at the bar at the hotel, and you will wanna tell me something just like every other time. Our hopes will rise, and we will watch them fall. You're still written in my days, all the pages coming back to me. I will carry you along, singing discreetly, old raincoat to lives. No boyfriend, no wife, I don't wanna die here, and nobody knows. Don't wanna die here, and nobody knows. Na 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 na, yeah, yeah, yeah. Na na na, my hands get shaky and I think of all the reasons, and I start to drink. Get lonely, get depressed, don't sleep well, nights can't get dressed. I can't help myself. So get lonely, get depressed, don't sleep well nights, and I can't get dressed. I don't wanna die here, and nobody know. Don't wanna die here, and nobody know. Don't wanna die here, and nobody know. Don't wanna die here. Na, 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 da-da-do, do-do, da-da-do, da-da-do, do-do.
I know it's the West. I know it's West Point, but it's like a breaking point. It's a breaking point in someone's life where you're like, this shit can't continue. Get out of bed. or you know, I love it.
Thank you all for liking that song. That's why you're the best fans ever, because listeners, fans, friends, because that you like that song. That just is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks for writing it.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting out of the way and putting it out there.
Yeah. I got out of the way that time. I remember actually driving to the radio station. I think this was like pre-Plum, obviously, because it's on Plum. Driving to the radio station to do an interview for, I might have still been in the story then, and Jennifer and I were driving to this radio station, and I was writing that as we were driving. I was writing, we are on our way to West Point, and I kept just singing it in my head over and over to myself to remember it. I know.
Thank you, road trips.
Thank you, driving.
Just be mindful in Wyoming. And if you can,
on black ice,
avoid the fucking state altogether. They actually fund most of their budget. Most of their city budgets are funded off of out-of-state traffic violations.
They knew you were coming.
And me and everybody else, apparently.
But you got your AAA fees back.
I got my AAA fees back because I wrote a letter. You gotta write a letter. Gotta defend yourself, people.
Lily wrote me a letter. Well, should we do a song and you can dance?
I love it.
We're gonna so happy New Year, everybody. This is Lily Rains. Thank you so
Happy
much
New
for joining me.
Year.
I'm gonna sing this song that has 1,000,000 words that are Woody Guthrie words, but it's just a happy song because it's a love song about you being everything, all the things, the kitchen sink and the kitchen sink and the other kitchen sink, all the sinks.
You threw the kitchen sink at him.
Totally through everything. And what
Kitchen
else?
COVID, concert, kitchen sink, tantrum, dumpster file. What?
Ah! And we did it. We made it to 40.
We did it!
Because of you. Fuck. Oh my God.
This is gonna come off, guys. I hope everyone's okay if I take this off. I hope you're okay if I take my belt off.
I think that's good.
I'm still.
I mean, it's not quite as clashy as it used to be, which is, whatever.
I'll bring my socks up.
There. Thanks, Shannon, for the socks. And once again, introducing Lily Rains to the Midwest. Thank God she moved here this year, or it would have been the worst fucking year ever. Goodbye, 2020. Happy 2021. Holy crap, Aaron, I know. We love you all so, so much. And I would like this to be in tune. So there's that. And this is called You and I. And we are going to get through this, and we're going to get vaccines. Until we do, we're going to keep wearing the fucking masks and social distancing unless you're in a pod with Lily, in which case all bets are off.
My wrists aren't even flexible enough for me to do this anymore. Do the full body.
Anyway, yes, thank God Lily moved here.
Anna Maria!
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you. Lily is a trained professional, so maybe don't try this at home. You are my high road, I am your low road, I am your city, you are my town, I am your northland, you are my southland, I'll be your teardrops, you be my cloud. You are my fast horse, you are my high prize, I am your fingers, you are my hands, you are my sunshine, I am your starlight, I am your woman and you are my man. You and I, everyone needs a Lily. You are my firefly, I am your nighthawk, you are my dance, I am your song. You are my canyon, I am your cliff rock. We are the right and we are the wrong.
No one's wrong.
I am your midnight, midnight, dark night. I am your heaven, I'll be your hell. You are my dreams and you are my visions. I live in steeples, you live in bells. You and myself in the light that calls to myself that gets lost in the dark. My tangle and whirl, my lostness and foundness. You are my ocean, you are my heart. I'll kiss your wild winds, you kiss my rainstorms. I'll kiss your flowers, you fill my bars. I'll be your tall drink and I'll be your clear thing. You kiss my future and I'll kiss your past. You are my waistbed, you are my head. I am your apple, you be my plum. You are my workday, you be my always. I'll be your stiff wind blowing you home. You and I. myself in the light that calls to myself that gets lost in the dark. My tangling world, my lostness and foundness. You are my ocean, you are my heart, you are the sound of myself in the light that calls to myself that gets lost in the dark.